Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a list unlike any we have put together before. 5 watches spanning the most extraordinary range of price, material, and philosophy that a single countdown has ever contained on this channel. We begin with one of the most recognizable pieces of wrist-worn engineering ever mass-produced, and end with one of the most legendary names in Swiss watchmaking history. What connects them is not price. It is the quality of thinking behind every single one. Because a great watch is a great watch at any budget, and today's list proves that argument from the ground up. Let's get into it. Number 5. Casio G Shock GA 2100. The Casio G Shock GA 2100 is one of the most remarkable objects in the entire watch world, not despite its price, but independent of it entirely. Known in the collector community as the Casio for its unmistakable resemblance to a certain legendary Swiss sports watch costing many hundreds of times more, the GA 2100 arrived with a slim octagonal case profile that nobody expected from Casio and immediately ignited a level of enthusiasm that sent it flying off shelves worldwide. At just 11.8mm thick, it is the slimmest G-Shock ever produced. A genuinely surprising achievement for a watch rated to 200 meters of water resistance and built to military drop test standards. The resin and stainless steel construction is feather-light on the wrist, yet communicates a toughness that decades of G-Shock heritage fully backs up. Number 4. Seiko SRPE55 5 Sports. The Seiko SRPE55 Sports is the watch the enthusiast community has been quietly championing for years. And if you have never handled one in person, the first time you do will permanently recalibrate your understanding of what is possible at this price point. The SRPE55 presents a bold, confident 44mm stainless steel case with a deep, vivid olive green dial that shifts between forest and khaki depending entirely on the light conditions around it, giving it a living, atmospheric quality that photographs only partially communicate. The sunburst finishing catches light with a richness that feels entirely out of place at the price. And the day-date display at 3 o'clock adds practical, everyday utility without compromising the dial's strong visual identity. The caliber 4R36 automatic movement inside offers both hand-winding and hacking, features that keep it genuinely useful and easy to manage day-to-day, alongside a 41-hour power reserve for consistent daily performance. Number 3. Timex Expedition Scout. The Timex Expedition Scout is the watch that has absolutely no business being this good for this little money, and yet here it is year after year, quietly winning over new admirers while more expensive options come and go. Timex has been making reliable, honest timepieces since 1854, and the Expedition Scout is the purest expression of that long tradition of accessible American watchmaking. The 40mm case is clean, unpretentious, and built with a straightforward toughness suited to outdoor life. Camping, hiking, travel, or simply the daily demands of a wrist that does real work. The straightforward analog dial reads with immediate clarity. The Indiglo backlight technology illuminates the entire dial face at the press of a button. A night legibility solution that remains one of the most practical ever devised at any price. And the nylon or leather strap options give it an adaptable, go-anywhere character that perfectly suits its expedition brief. The quartz movement inside keeps exceptional time with zero maintenance beyond a periodic battery change, and the overall construction is robust enough to absorb the knocks and scratches of active wear without complaint. Number 2. Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. The Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical is one of the most quietly compelling arguments in the entire watch world. A hand-wound field watch from a manufacturer with genuine military heritage, offered at a price that puts serious Swiss mechanical ownership within reach of almost anyone willing to prioritize it. In an industry increasingly dominated by automatic movements, the hand-wound Khaki Field Mechanical asks something deliberate and small of its owner each morning. 30 seconds of winding that connect you directly to the watch's movement in a way that no rotor-driven automatic can replicate. Hamilton supplied field watches to the U.S. military for decades, and every design decision in the Khaki Field Mechanical reflects that history of functional discipline. The bold Arabic numerals, the matte dial surface that eliminates glare in field conditions, the pencil hands loaded with lume, and the clean stainless steel case that communicates readiness without decoration. Number 1. Rolex Explorer 111470. The Rolex Explorer while 11427 takes the top position on today's list. And in doing so, it closes a countdown that began at under $100 with what is arguably the most perfectly resolved Swiss watch ever made at any price. The 114270 is the reference that preceded the current 14270, produced between 2001 and 2016. And on the pre-owned market, it represents one of the finest entry points into genuine Rolex ownership available today. The 36mm oyster case in 904L stainless steel wears with an immediacy and elegance that larger modern references rarely achieve, an object lesson in proportion that makes every minute spent with it feel considered and correct. The black dial with its Arabic numerals at 3, 6, and 9, its Mercedes hands, and its absolute refusal to include anything that does not belong is one of the great dial compositions in watchmaking history. Not a single element could be added or removed without diminishing what remains.